Hey viewers, quick look loaner time here. It's time the Lontra EDX from Ochsworx Knives. Now people don't seem to be much into a cool video or an adult plays with this cold steel sword in his backyard, so we're gonna go straight up knife reviews here. In fact, we're gonna go titanium and M390. It's got lots of silver in it, all serious and shit like that. You see?
I like the spirals on the bolster. It reminds me of one of the coolest things in the world. Geometry.
So very soon, or could be now, depending on when I get this video done, the Lontra will be available on Ochsworx website. Not to worry though, the Lontra, while it will appear out of stock, it's just done with the pre-orders right now, and stock will be made available once the knives are in hand. This confuses a lot of people. I'll say, hey man, pre-orders are open soon, and I'll say the date, and there are like 3 dudes that are like, oh, looks like I missed it. I mean, it'll be May 2nd, and I say May 3rd, pre-orders open. They go to the website on May 2nd, and someone still will go,
Looks like I missed it. Well, I guess I'll go do a geometry problem. As an adult, I use geometry every single day. I'm glad it was a whole goddamn class in school.
okay, so let's take a look at the dimensions of this little feller here. Old guys don't say that much anymore, do they? You know, old guys talk different nowadays. Different set of old guys, I guess. Wouldn't a hatchet be a little feller? Oh, it'll take a second. You'll be mad. A little feller. Guys who hate sword videos love that joke because it's a pun. So the Lontra EDX is a para 3 size everyday carry knife made by Rayot for Ochsworx. Ochsworx is the company of Eric Oaks. And the Lontra sounds a little like Elantra, which is a Hyundai, and people who hate swords love Elantras. So let's take a look at the blade. Blade is hollow ground with an M390. Yeah, M390. Here we have a 2-way satin finish. You know, rule 3 of advanced knife theory states if the knife has a titanium handle and it's silver, it's a 75% chance it'll have M390 or 20 CV. Everyone loves that shit right now. I mean, I love it too. You know, my deadlocks have it. I'm not, I'm part of the problem, okay, guys? The blade is ground thin and very sharp. I've cut a few pieces of cardboard with it, and it cut that cardboard real good. Yeah, real good. Cardboard creeps would love sword videos. Now, knife folks, we have a front flipper here, and if you hate front flippers, the good news is it has the studs. You know, there's the people who comment on the videos are like, I hate the flipper tab, as they're fondling their closed knife or, looking at the closed knife for extended periods of time. The tab bothers them, wondering where it all went wrong. But the Lontra is small, and the tab is minimally invasive visually. Obviously describing something as minimally invasive is pleasant. A minimally invasive procedure, a minimally invasive YouTube video from the Advanced Knife Bro. Okay, so you can front flip like a pro. I'm not much of a pro personally because my expensive titanium front flippers have been known to leave my hand during a front flip attempt, just fucking sailing out of my hands in slow-mo, destined for 3 bounces on the bricks. But if you're over front flippers, just use the retro-themed thumb studs like on your Griptilian. One day, knives with thumb studs will be the new old guy knife, Also, we don't have a drop shut here for those that ask, It's just, just close it. It's smooth, but it's just not a drop shut. It isn't a big knife, so the handle ain't big. It's a hair shorter than the Spyderco Para 3. Handle is titanium with a variety of inlay options. You see here you have some sassy purple fat carbon. Very smooth and rounded, swirly purples. There's your favorite radial spiral there in the bolster section. Bet you loved algebra too, little freak.
Sir, I was wondering when you were going to assign homework for the weekend. And swords are dangerous.
The hand size of knife people might vary, so smaller hands might prefer smaller knives like this one. I like the knife. I think it looks real good. I've been watching a lot of Kenny Powers lately, so he's kind of infected my brain. Pocket clip is thin and milled, slides in the pocket nicely, and for a nice change, it is swappable for the left or right side in a tip-up configuration. I bet the left-handed people were about ready to throw themselves in front of the bus because of the pocket clip options lately that I've been reviewing, but here they can live another day and enjoy their cute little titanium front flipper with the swappable clip. Comparisons. Moving along. You got shit to do in an evening full of titanium and M390 on YouTube. First, the Para 3. A little longer, a little taller, a bigger tallness number a regular viewer might muse. I don't see any fucking purple though, so 3 points off for that. The Para 3 is a good reference knife as the Paramilitary 2. Here it is against the Paramilitary 2, like I had said. For those who prefer bigger knives, just to see the difference, this is why this is the comparison section. Just a straight up knife video. And finally, the channel classic here. You know I love the HEA designs. It's got some geometry shit on the side too, so viewers might like that, huh? This is the Poison, long since discontinued. It is a rare Tanto that I do like. Not a drop shot. Lock bar is a bit stiff, but I like it. Once a guy on one of the videos said he thought it was dumb that I said start with the looks of a pocket knife. A lot of the times that's how we first experience them. As a product photo, or on the feet of a handsome influencer with flaky hands. If the knife has a good vibe visually, that's where you want to start. You know, that's my personal preference. That's how I fell in love with the Deadlock. And then kind of go from there. Now, I have small knives, I have stiff knives, I have cheap knives, I have expensive knives. I'm willing to forgive all or a lot of the nitpicks if I love the design. Like, you know, stiff lock bar, love the design, don't care, still carry it. Some of my most used knives are just stainless or carbon steel. Take 2 hands to open. You know, people hate that shit nowadays.
440C? Carbon? No thanks.
Oh, it doesn't lock, huh? And if the trend in boutique knives is any indication, that shit's for peasants, right? Anyway, we're going to keep this quick, you know. This is a quick look loaner. The knife is a wonderful design. You know, Levin from Knife Nuts Podcast sent it to me via Ochsworx. It's a loaner. I reviewed another Ochsworx back in the day, and that one was great too. You know, here's a little picture of it, and I'll put a little link at the end of the video. You know, I do the little 4 thing, the 4 screens at the back of the video. Sword video might even pop up there, who knows? You know, those were back in the days when a boutique knife would do well. Now we struggle to pull 10,000 views when I'm doing straight up ninja moves on furniture in the backyard, but, you know, times have changed, man. Say hi to the patrons. They do not suck. They help me pay off the camera gear when YouTube people don't watch Cold Steel videos. So like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching, and guess what? I may do a watch video soon. That's what you get.